showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Greenville Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Ermstreet. Let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he fields it inside the 15. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Preschool. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Off the play fake on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a call with a play action down inside. 5-yard line, completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping he here. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. He'll catch the defense off guard.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Graham. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to chuck it again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Grab behind the line. It's Prescorn. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To pass. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. first down, it's play action. On the run, going to heave it downfield. He's got it out of the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it first and 15 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. That's second down and goal now for this offense. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it to the right side. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble to his left. He's going to pull it down and run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching coach.
To throw, it's Carr. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Important third down play coming up. They keep him guessing with a one. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The throw, it's Carr. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
You do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here comes the bunch formation. third down play here out of the shotgun. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. They'll try a pass here. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here we go. Lion. Terrier, gorilla.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it go on the move. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, the name of the game for this defense